Hello, 125 coders. I am going to show you how to get your Replit environment set up to look like the following for your end of module program for Module 8. So I'm going to first show you what it should look like when we get everything copied over. So you should have one file named capitalmain.java. Inside of there is the lowercase main, which is what we call our driver, or that's the program method that Java looks for first. It looks for that lowercase main. And then we're going to add an additional file, which is going to be our class file. So how do you set this up in Replit is as follows. We are going to create a new REPL, and I'm just going to name it Module 8, Topic 4. It's our book class. You want to name it with your last name. Once our REPL is created, you'll have your typical main file, and you want to keep that. You please delete out the extra comments for unit testing that Replit puts in there. We're not going to use them. Please add in your course comments. And then over here on the right-hand side in this Java folder, if you see me clicking on it, it opens and closes it. But I'm going to select that and I'm going to choose New File. I'm going to name my new file Capital Book, B-O-O-K, capital on just the B. Classes are named traditionally with a capital letter. Hit Enter, and Replit will organize these alphabetically. The next thing you're going to have to do is you should have downloaded the files that were recommended in the assignment. If you didn't, you will want to download those two files and remember where you saved them. I think I threw mine onto my desktop. So one of them, and mine is named Book 1, but that's going to be irrelevant. I'm going to open it in Notepad++ or whatever text editing environment, and we are literally going to copy this whole thing. So you select it all, copy it, go back to Replit, and inside book.java, you're going to paste. You need to make sure the very first line in your code should be public class book. Also, again, please add in the course comment on this file. We will come back to this in just a moment. The next thing you're going to do is same thing with our main driver program, is find where you downloaded the main. I believe this one's mine. I'm going to edit with Notepad++. This is the file I want. Select all. Control C to copy. Come over to Replit. And in main, now this is where I have to be a little bit careful. I'm going to go ahead and paste it below this main. Because I actually have public class main already there, you could delete all of that was there and just replace it with the main program that is here. Once you have those files loaded, we're going to go back into this. These are the files that you are going to start working with. And as you look through here, the book class is incomplete. I believe it has 5 fields, and so you're going to need to do or fill in the other 4 attributes. And this is where the video will help you. The video sets up the code board, but the rest of the video is helpful and will talk you through how to finish this project out. You are going to want to look and read the comments, because if you notice, some of them say you will do, says you can look at the code below for some hints. And so it kind of gives you some hints on what you need to do. So for example, down here on line 34, it says you will finish this setter, etc. Notice there are red squiggly lines that show up, and that's because we are not done writing this program. So it is not going to work, and you will have errors until you get the code finished. If you try to run it, I'm going to try to run my main. You're going to get several errors, and it's not going to work. So don't let that panic you. you need to code first and then in order to get this to work. You could set up your book class and finish all of it and then see if you can get some of this particular code from what we call the driver. I call this the driver, the lowercase main working. So use the additional videos to help you get started on that, and good luck and reach out if you have some questions.